Good evening. Welcome to Fire and the Grape.
Hi, I'm Erica Hernandez, Executive Chef, Sultry Grill Princeton, here known as The Fire. And you can find me on social media as The Monday Baker. And here we have...
And I'm Hugh Priest. I am the Grape, operating partner of Sultry Grill Restaurants. And on social media, I am the Fermented Boss.
Welcome.
So, welcome to Thursday, May 2nd.
Well, we have a good one for you today.
All right, so what are we doing?
Well, Cinco de Mayo is just around the corner. So I say, let's make some fish tacos.
I'm down with some fish tacos.
Mm-hmm. Who doesn't love a good fish taco?
Yes, well, tell me a little bit about your fish tacos, the way you prepare them.
We're going to use a corn tortilla, right? And then we're going to go ahead and I make a little bit of guacamole on the base of the taco. And then I beer batter the fish, the cod. It's cod what we use. And then put a little bit of slaw, a little bit of spicy crema on it, maybe with chipotle peppers, and some lime, and you're good to go.
Sweet. So what kind of fish do we use?
We're using cod.
Cod. So cod's a rich, fatty fish, white fish, comes from the North Atlantic and, actually all over the world. But, this particular one is probably from the North Atlantic.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's flaky. It's popular for fish and chips. And I love it for fish tacos because of that flakiness that it has. Once you bite the crunchy outside, it's a soft, tender meat inside.
It's a rich, mild flavor. Yes. And then you incorporate the chipotle, you say chipotle cream sauce?
Yes, I made a little crema with chipotle and I added some sour cream and some lime and some seasonings to it. It has a little bit of heat, but then it's balanced out by the slaw.
Sweet. So Cinco de Mayo, I should probably go with margaritas, but I'm not. We're going to go for wine. And I think I have a wine to hopefully please your palate.
Well, that's something that I've never done. I've never had wine on my Cinco de Mayo party, so I'm hoping that if this is something that's happened to you too, you stay tuned because we're going to taste a delicious wine.
Let me go grab that wine and we'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
So, Chef,
what do we have here?
We have wine from New Zealand. I went with the Sauvignon Blanc from New Zealand. Sauvignon Blanc from New Zealand is a little different than the Saint Clair that we tasted a few episodes back, and the Sauvignon Blanc from Alto Adige. So there's less minerality, there's more tropical fruits, grapefruit notes, and I think that fruitiness, citrusy fruitiness will just pair wonderfully with the tacos. With the fish tacos. So, and it's an island, so there's a lot of seafood there, so, it is what it is. So this is the first screw top that we've had on our episodes.
I believe so.
So, we've had obviously corks, we've had bottle cap crowns, and we've also had, sparkling wine. So we had the crown and the cork that pops. So this opening a screw cap sounds very easy, but sometimes when you twist by the cap, you take the whole cylinder with you, so it doesn't open too easily. So a little trick that I'm going to teach you and you is to hold at the base of the neck and just twist the bottle.
Oh, fancy. I like that.
And you hear that? Well, that's the cap just opening up, and you just take it off. You don't have to smell it. You can see. So this wine is Saint Clair from Dillon's Point, Marlborough, New Zealand, and it's 2023, so it's super fresh.
It is.
And the difference, again, between Saint Clair and maybe Alto Adige is these wines are going to have less minerality in them. So you're going to really get...
Well, that sweetness, that tropical fruit sweetness. Oh, this is pretty. Wow.
So this wine is super refreshing. It's on the nose, you really smell a lot of citrus. And you get like a pink grapefruit, and really when you have a sip of that pink grapefruit really pops in your mouth.
I think it's gonna be wonderful because you think of having a margarita or a paloma that they're so citrusy and so fresh at the same time. I think that those characteristics you can find in this wine too.
They're going to harmonize together, and the contrast of the acidity here and the richness of that codfish is going to just pair, it's going to be a great contrast together. And that herbaceousness is going to go well with that cilantro.
I think that one of our viewers, Liz from California, she loves Sauvignon Blanc. And I think that this is a great one for everybody that loves Sauvignon Blanc. She asked me the other day to show some Sauvignon Blanc on the show. And here you go,
Well, Liz, we've done 2 other episodes with Sauvignon Blanc. but this is our third one. So we've gone to different regions.
Enjoy it.
And they're really, you know, Sauvignon Blanc's a wonderful grape. It adapts to its different environments, and you still have some common characteristics in the wine, but this one is super acidic, and it has these citrus notes that you don't find in Alto or in Saint Clair.
No, it's the perfect match for what we're having for dinner. That acidity, that bold flavor of the lime and the grapefruit. It's like, for me, it's like, I love palomas with my tacos, but I think that this is going to be amazing.
Yes, it's a cooler climate, so it grows longer. The acidity doesn't really drop so much. So let's go make some tacos. Let's go make some tacos. We'll be right back.
We'll be right back. Make some space, because here I come.
Oh my Lord, now that's a spread.
There you go.
Wow, this is beautiful.
Celebrating Cinco de Mayo the right way.
So we have here our fried cod, which you saw the chef do in the fryer. So it's a nice. It was a beer batter we used. We actually used local beer for that, Departed Souls. This is the slaw. And what's the dressing on the slaw, chef?
I did a little bit of Dijon mustard with a little bit of mayo and some spices and a little bit of lime.
So it's got this fresh, tangy flavor profile to it, and it's going to add a crunch along with that the crust of that fish. We have our Chipotle crema, cilantro, limes, nice tortillas, and Feliciano's famous guacamole.
Yes.
Feliciano's one of our sous chefs here. Everyone loves his guacamole.
He makes the best guacamole ever. You'll see him in camera making it.
Yeah, and his salsa verde is pretty awesome too.
He's very good at it.
So, all right,
go right ahead.
Well,
dig in.
I gave you a set of tongs there. Let's get a little tortilla on your plate.
Thank you so much, sir. I'm gonna do a guac on the bottom.
Now these are corn tortillas. Some people, like my son, prefers flour tortillas, but me, I'm a corn tortilla all the way.
I'm a corn tortilla all the way too. There it is. It has a little bit of heat, not too much, and then just blow it up. Just blow it up like this.
Put this bad boy here.
And when it comes to tacos, the possibilities are endless. I always say, you know, do what you love best, and just add all the flavors that you want. Whatever it is that you love, just put it in a tortilla and call it a day.
And it works.
It always works.
And tortillas is one of those versatile foods, where steak, pork, fish, shrimp, seafood, vegetables. I like a little chipotle, so I'm going to put a lot on it. And I also like a little lime on mine. Adds a little zest. I'm going to revisit this wine.
Get ready.
Looks messy, so I'm going to use a little napkin.
Messy is the best.
All right. So,
sip it.
Cheers. Here's to our first bite.
Delicious.
Wow. So that's bursting with flavor. You get a great crunch from the slaw. That chipotle adds a little bit of heat, and it's the creaminess, so it kind of tames down that heat, so it's not overbearing hot. Guacamole has great flavor, fresh. There's herbaceousness in here with that cilantro, with all the different flavor profiles.
It's sweet, it's tangy, it's acid. It has all the different components, right?
And that cod is just this white, flaky, rich meat, and it's incredible. And what we use here, we don't use codfish belly. We use codfish tenderloin, which is a little different. I know there was a little issue with codfish a few years back, worms, things like that. The tenderloin, you don't have that problem, because what a lot of people get is the belly. The tenderloin is lean, more flavorful, little firmer than normal, but it still has the flaky white meat.
It's beautiful. I wish you guys could be here with us tasting this. And then the crunch on the batter is so good too.
So the acidity on this wine has just refreshed my palate, but my mouth is bursting with delight. We're getting citrus notes that are complementing that guacamole really well. And the richness of that fish is being complemented by the herbaceousness, which is also harmonizing with all the different flavors that are in this dish, like the cilantro.
The cilantro, you got the onions, you got tomatoes. You know, it's bursting with flavor. A lot of lime throughout the dish. And then this one with the citrus notes too. It's just a beautiful combo. It's a beautiful pairing, sir. Tacos are so versatile, like so beautiful. Cinco de Mayo comes in and you know, throw everything on a board, call it a taco board, and it's fun. You know, you put all your fixings, you know, so that everybody can build their own. And it's a fun, you know, entertainment trick to get everybody involved with the dinner process.
You know, you've seen some of the boards that Chef Erica has done. Charcuterie boards, cheese boards, fruit boards, taco boards, burger boards.
Dessert
I mean,
boards.
you can do it for anything and everything.
Absolutely. I like them because they're fun, they're interactive. You place this on a dinner table and then everybody fixes their own taco the way they like it. You know, you try to make as many fixings as possible, as many sides and toppings, so that everybody can just build their own however they like it and everybody enjoys. And it's just a beautiful way to spend some time with your loved ones. How are you spending
Cinco de Mayo, baby. Sunday.
Yeah. It's going to be Sunday fun day. If you want the recipe for these tacos, the guac, the crema, any of the items that we put in this board today, just DM us. Go ahead and leave a comment. Please, chef, give me recipes. And we'll go ahead and do it. If there's like lists, if there's a wine that you want to try and see in the program, just let us know. I'm more than happy to.
Absolutely. You know, even if you wanted to pair a beer with it, obviously, you know, beer would probably be the go-to, beer, margarita. But, you know, I'm a wine guy. That's why I'm the grape. And this Sauvignon Blanc is just a perfect pairing with this. And, you know, the building of your own tacos is fantastic because, you know, think about heat when it comes to like Chipotle or chili peppers. Everyone has their own level of heat that they, so it's a personal thing. So if they don't like heat, if you've already built that taco with the Chipotle crema on it, someone might not enjoy it as much. So let everyone do their own thing and you'll have a perfect outing.
Exactly. And I always say, if you're hosting and everybody's coming and not everybody is a heat lover, just make your crema mild and just add a little bit of extra chipotles on the side so that if anybody wants a little bit more heat, you can go ahead and enhance the heat on your taco
level.
Exactly, on a personal level. Because like we love heat, so we don't mind, you know, a bursting, flavorful heat crema, but not everybody does. So just make sure that you make it mild, and then everybody else can add more heat to it as they wish.
Yes.
We are so good.
Excellent. So before I dive into this next one, because it's so good, I'm going to have a second one. So don't think I'm a pig. It's fish, right? So
why not? Let's do tacos.
So subscribe to our channel.
Comment, like, subscribe.
Comment, like, subscribe. Ask us for the recipe. Ask us for pairing suggestions. You are
The Monday Baker. Then you are.
I am the Fermented Boss on Instagram.
And I hope that everybody has a beautiful Cinco de Mayo.
And Monday is a little surprise.
Ooh.
Monday is Sauvignon Blanc Day.
Oh, wow.
Which is another reason why I selected Sauvignon Blanc.
So we have a 2-for-1 here.
So Sunday, Cinco de Mayo. Monday, Sauvignon Blanc. Here's to that.
Celebrate, and celebrate.
Chin chin.
Salud. See you next week.
So this is Saint Clair from Dillon's Point, Marlboro, New Jersey. It's 2023, so it's very fresh. Marlboro, New Zealand. Did I say New Jersey? All right, well, let's try that one more time.